Hello, everyone. It's Kim here from K&RP in southeastern Manitoba. It is a partly cloudy day. It is quite chilly out there. It is currently -5. That's -5 Celsius with a -10 wind chill factor. So that means it's 22 degrees Fahrenheit, which means it's 14 degrees with the wind chill factor. It's not nice out there. I'm feeling pretty sad for the kids that are going to be out trick or treating this evening. It's going to be rough on them between the snow, bit of ice, wind chill factor. I can't see that we're going to get as many kids as we normally do, but those that venture out, good on you. So I would like to welcome you all to our first Twisted Sister Halloween special. Jean, Laura, and I threw this together kind of overnight, well, maybe a couple of nights, that the three of us would like to get together and do something with monsters. Hey, Jan, welcome, hon. Nice to see you. So, since I have been on such a monster binge lately, I figured I couldn't just do my painted monsters that I've been doing for the past 3 or 4 lives. I already have close to 100 of them. I don't think I need any more, although they are a lot of fun. They're all individual. You know how it goes. So today I thought what we would do was we would make some finger puppets. Now, I've done finger puppets in 2 different ways. I'm going to show you the way I do the crochet ones. Then I'll give you a quick kind of blurb on how I do the felt ones. So we're going to start off by making the body part for the finger puppets. So for that, you need just regular, whatever yarn you happen to have on hand. I happen to have some worsted, probably. Hey, Laura, welcome. Hi, Belinda, welcome. So I just used like a red heart, uh, big ball. Nothing fancy, just balls of, I don't have labels. I've just got bits left. It's just a regular worsted 3-ply, 4-ply. Usually use a size 5 crochet hook with it. And that's what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you how I crochet the bodies. I have a bag of bodies left over from when I was, super safe. There you go, Jan. Thank you, hon. So I just use cheap yarn. It's a finger puppet, right? Laura, can you put in your link for your live today? Laura will also be doing a live stream on monsters. She will be doing a monster mashup, mixed media, prompt along thing. Sorry, Laura. Stream later on, early this evening. She also has a Facebook group called Witchy Laura's Lair. And in there, she put all the list for the prompts that she's going to be doing so people can prepare ahead of time. Thank you, Laura. And if you could put Jean's in too, that would be awesome. Jean is also going to do a live. She's doing something also with monsters because that's our theme, right? It's kind of a monster mashup, mix and match, But we each have our own take on monsters. Please, if you can, join Laura's Facebook group. She has some absolutely stunning stuff that she has created, that she has put up for free for her subscribers to her group. She does incredible digitals. And by incredible, I mean in freaking credible digitals. She's absolutely fantastic. So, have I got you psyched enough, Laura? Thanks. And there's Jean's link. Perfect. And what time is Jean coming on? 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock. Mountain, something like that. You're welcome, hun. Just telling the truth here. Um, okay. I don't know what time these other ladies are coming on, but I will be there and uh, playing along with them. So, anyway, we figured that it would be just easier for me to do my portion of the trifecta. She goes live in I don't know how many hours. I can't see that. There's a stinking big heart in the way. Couple of hours. Anyway, she goes live in 3 hours. Okay, perfect. I can't go longer than 2.5 hours then, guys. Anyhow, we're gonna do monsters, crocheted monsters. So just a regular weight yarn, crochet hook to match. This is just a straight body, no frills, super simple, right? So we're just going to crochet, do a chain of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I used to do it in 10, but then I found that I could do 8, and 8's much better for kids' fingers. So then we are going to do a slip stitch in the very first one to make a ring, right? If you guys do not know how to crochet, I have shown I've got videos in the past where I was showing Cal how to do it. If you absolutely don't know how to crochet and you would like some one-on-one time, give me a shout and I will arrange to teach you how to crochet online here. Okay, so we've got the ring, we've got the slip stitch, we're going to chain 1, and now we're going to do a single crochet in each of the chain stitches around. So 1. And I go over the tail so I don't have to weave the end in, because I don't like weaving in ends. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'm just going to do a slip stitch in the top of the first chain. There will be 8 single crochet around. So I'm going to do this for 10 rows. So that was row 1. Or I could just, no, I'll do it, and I'll do it really fast. Okay. Chain 1. Single crochet in each single crochet around. Then slip stitch in the first stitch. Chain again, 8 around. Okay, this is really boring. You guys aren't talking. Hello? What are you guys up to? What's new and exciting? Hello? Hello? It is my normal. I've been crocheting forever, so. But just a thing about these is I was making different finger puppets, same body as this, and I was selling them at the museum. They sell fantastically. I am not doing costumes because I'm going to be down here in the studio. Ron is handing out candy this year for us. I also don't want the kids coming up the steps because it's so slick. He's put ice melt down, but I don't want any accidents because we don't have a railing around our steps, right? So I don't want anybody falling off the backside of those stairs. It's concrete. Awesome, Belinda. We usually get between 70 and 100 kids. We used to get 150, sometimes close to 200 when my kids were little. The numbers have gone down quite a bit, but still, I really don't think we're going to get that many out today. Yeah, he's a sweetie. I mean, his shop door faces my side door, the door that we normally use in the house. So it's easy enough for him just to have the lights on by his door instead of the house so that kids will go to the shop instead of. Yeah, the mushroom's here. It's getting a little bit more cracked as it dries more. There's a pretty one. Okay, how many rows do I have? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Three more rows. So yeah, it's his turn to hand out candy this year. You know, Jan, you would think that living in a townhouse complex, you would get more kids because they don't have as far to go. I mean, look at the length of our driveways and how far between our houses. And we get so many kids. Notice my desk is just about clear. I cleaned it all up, all the little paper bits, aside from what's stuck to Mopsy. I cleaned it all up, trying to give a good impression here. No, they don't normally drive them from house to house. It's not far enough to do that. Parents are usually with them. A lot of times, what they'll do is they'll have like a trailer behind a truck or a car or pulled by quads, and the kids can get on there or warm up a little bit. They'll have like a heater thing on them. Um, it also depends on how many people like right adjacent have lights on. Usually there's three of us like right here that have lights on. So then, we'll do the three houses. Then the parents will put them in the vehicle and take them off a little farther. Hey, Jean, welcome, welcome. But on nice days, they just walk. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more row. So chain one, single crochet in each of the 8 around. Slip stitch in the first stitch. Okay, so that's 4 slip stitches. So this is the pattern. Chain 8, slip stitch to form ring, rows 1 through 10, chain 1, single crochet. Oh, the first row is chain 1, single crochet in each chain around, slip stitch, so that's 8 single crochet. The rest of them you do in each single crochet. Row 11 is where I'm at now, so I'm not even going to bother chaining one, I am just going to hold this flat, and I am just going to single crochet across and going through 2 loops, like both sides, and that just closes the top. Now for this pattern, I leave quite a long length of yarn, and I'll explain why right away. Hi, and welcome, welcome. Yeah, and we don't really have community activities like that here, being such a staunch Mennonite community. So now we're going to flip this inside out. Takes a little bit of work because that starting chain can be a little bit tight, but we're going to flip this inside out. So then we're going to end up with a little crocheted tube. And you know, my kids have said some very, very, very rude things about these in the past. So it's like this with a long tail. Okay. So now we've got this crochet tube, and we're going to take a cotton ball. Hey, Dana, welcome, welcome. Welcome to our first annual Halloween, Twisted Sisters Halloween. So I'm going to take this cotton ball and I'm going to stuff it in the tip, way up to the tip. Then I'm going to take my crochet hook, I'm going to put it in the middle, and I'm going to pull this tail out to the outside. So you can see I put it just underneath the cotton ball. I'm going to wrap the yarn around it so I can pull it so it comes. Where have I got? I've got something else on there that shouldn't be there. Okay. Wrap it around and pull it out through this hole. And I'm going to pull it tight because it's at the top. Remember, that's where we finished it. And I'm going to wrap it really, really tightly around this guy's neck. And then I'm going to tie a bit of a knot in it. And then I'm going to take my crochet hook and I'm going to pull it into the middle. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up a little bit of a loop, pull the yarn through it, and that finishes it off. And then I'm going to pull this end in to the middle so that it's hiding. And if it doesn't want to go nice, pull your crochet hook out and just take the other end and stuff it in. It's a finger puppet. So now you've got this body with a head, right? Any color, anything you want. Super simple. You can do it your way. You know, always something easy and different to do. Mummification. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, I forgot to grab my glue gun and glue sticks. Got everything else there. All right. So now I'm going to plug in the glue gun. You know, you guys can sew this stuff on. I am not because A, I'm lazy. B, I'm lazy. And C, some of this stuff isn't stitchable, if that's a word. Like, they can't get sewn on because the eyes I use are flat back Google eyes, you know, things like that. So I wasn't quite as prepared as I thought I was. You guys know how I operate. So I'm just going to grab a bunch of glue sticks so I can get this bin off my table. All right. So, as I said, I have a whole bag of bodies ready to go, left over from when I was doing my craft shows and things. As I say, these are great for if you're doing craft shows. They sell really, really well. Stick the yarn, the cotton ball in. This is a different kind of yarn. It's not like a regular worsted. I just kind of used what I had on hand as a rule. Thank you. It's not messy desk studio today. I even added another shelf. You guys can't see it, but I added a shelf. It's not really a shelf, it's actually a crate. But Ron put shelves in it because when I was doing craft shows, I needed um, height for some of my stuff. So, oh, see, there's a big long tail. We're just going to go back in and pull it through until there's no tail left. Just keep working it. Just keep working that tail in. There we go. Call my name. So, anyway, you get the idea. That's what you're going to do. I don't know how many we're going to put together. You know, sometimes I go get carried away and I'll just make the whole batch, which is kind of what I do. Hey, Sherry, welcome, welcome. So I've got my glue stick, glue gun heating. Ooh, just about ready. Okay, so now we kind of have to decide what kind of nose, eyes. I've got really big Google eyes. I've got all different sizes in here. Got littler ones. Pull out a pair of those. Maybe a big red Google eye. Oh, I like the blue one. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. So, of course, what you're going to do is you're going to put a big eye on them. So you're going to take your glue gun and you're going to put some glue on. Then you're going to stick your eye on. He's going to be a one-eyed monster because we can. Now, of course, you could come in. You could put yarn behind it to give him eyelashes. Do what you do. Do what you do. You know? Then I am going to use a big pom-pom for a nose. Because sometimes they got to have noses. How about, do I want a big red nose to match his eye? What do you think? Does that look good? Or a blue nose? I think maybe a blue nose. Maybe something a bit smaller. Smaller nose. Pom-poms are staticky. Did you guys know that? Maybe a little blue nose? No, I like the bigger noses better. I think I'm going to use the red. So what I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to put teeth hanging out from under the nose. Now, in the past, a lot of times what I've done is I've cut a piece of felt just for some little buck teeth kind of things. You know, just a regular piece of crafting felt. I have used fun foam. We could do that. Oh, yeah, let's do that because, I tell you, I've got these shapes. And yeah, I know it's a planet and it's pre-stickable stuff. But I mean, my grandkids are too old to be, they don't use this stuff anymore. So what I'm going to do, no, I'm making finger puppets, Sherry. Finger puppets. And you know, The really cool thing is with all the craft shows I have done, and I have had finger puppets at them all, and I've been doing craft shows for a bazillion years. That's why I've got like stashes of things like this. Um, you wouldn't believe how many adults shop, like when you're out shopping with a girlfriend, they will come up and they will have a conversation with finger puppets, and they're adults. And chances are, if they have a good conversation with them, they'll buy them. Just saying. So, because I need just a smaller piece for the teeth, I know it's got that backing on it, so it's going to be a little sticky, but that's okay. I'm going to put this on first because it's going to be under the nose, right? So I'm going to put a little bit of glue under here, just a little bit, just regular hot glue. Stick those teeth in. And then I'm going to take the nose, whoop, and put some hot glue on the nose. And I'm going to go just right under the eye. So it almost looks like a mustache instead of teeth, but still, look how cute that is. Can you see his teeth? So now we could give him horns, right? Because I've got all these nice pointy things. So I could, give him some horns if I wanted to. I could cut these off and do him down his back so he looks like a dinosaur. But I think I'll just do horns. Just going to do horns. So I'm going to take a little bit of hot glue, just touch it along this edge here. And it kind of looks like an ear, but that's okay. Almost looks like a one-eyed cat now. I guess I could have taken a whole strip of that and done it right across the top of the head. Only in the large package, yeah. Yeah. Okay, so now he's got horns. I think maybe he needs another one, a bigger one right at the top of his head. What do you think? I think this one. What's his name? Bucky the Cyclops. Yes. I really miss making these. My grandkids have outgrown them, and I don't have any littles. Oh, I guess my neighbor behind. That's much better with the three pokies on top of his head. So, of course, you can elaborate this as much as you like. I think I'm going to call this one done for now because we could just go simple. Hi, Pam. Welcome. Making finger puppets. Monster finger puppets. So, this is Bucky the Cyclops, according to Laura. We could also add a pom-pom for a tail. We could add spines along his back. We could let's give him a bow tie. Let's grab a piece of fabric. I'm sure I have a little piece of fabric here someplace. Darn sure. I do. I have this piece of fabric. So I think I'm going to take this little piece right here. Right there. Come on. Let's dress this guy up a little bit. Right there. Piece of fabric. And then we're going to what? Oh, that's going to be a very small bow tie. I think I want a bigger bow tie. That's too thin. Let's use some of this black. It's just that when it was gathered, it just didn't look like it was going to be big enough for what I was envisioning as the bow tie. Okay, so I've got a bigger piece, probably an inch by maybe an inch and a half. Just going to find some thread. I've got thread here someplace. Maybe, maybe not. Okay, I know I've got some really fine crochet cotton over here. I'm just going to use that. We're just going to tie it in the middle. Wrap it a couple of times. And then tie a knot. You're just thinking bow tie? Now the cool thing is that you can paint this fun foam. I've done flamingos and I had to paint the beak. So I'm just going to tie a knot here. Just to kind of hold it scrunched in place, if you know what I mean. Come on, tie up, tie up, tie up. All right. So now I've got a dangly, almost like a kite tail thing. It's the best way to describe it. Just make sure that that's in the center, the knot's behind. I'm going to cut this thread short. Get off. Oh, I guess we could have given them hair. You can do whatever you like with them. I'm just showing you fast, simple ways, because if you wanted to make a couple of these before your special trick-or-treaters come tonight, there we go. Bow tie, fangs, horns. Jean has done beautiful monsters. Beautiful monsters. I'm still working on mine. These are the ones I did yesterday. I'll just quickly show you. Oh. All these guys have names. These guys do not have names yet. Oh, wrong way. But look at this one. Jean and Belinda. Got your ballerina here. Addicted. I am addicted to those. All right, let's do this guy. How about if we give this guy some hair? Some really weird hair. Oh, thanks, Sherry. How about if we have some... What have I got? I've got this purple yarnish crochet cottony kind of thing. I'm just going to do a whole bunch of strands together, just so that they're roughly the same shape. I used to spend an entire day making these. Like anytime I was crocheting something, I would do these, change purse, bookworm, all out of the same yarn. So I accumulated quite a few different things when I was working them. That makes sense. Just going to cut the ends. I got all the ends on that side. Okay, now I'm going to do the same thing to this side. Again, I don't measure, guys. Nope. I just do. Just do. They do, Belinda. Thanks. So I have decided what I'm going to do with my monsters. My girlfriend and I had a blast. We were up until 4 o'clock in the morning naming them all. And I'm going to do a book out of them. Yes, yes, I am. So now I'm just going to take a couple of clumps of this hair. Okay, 3 strands. Just see how many I've got here. Do them into threes. 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 Oh, look, perfect, perfect, perfect. I've got 5 groups of threes. So, I could braid it afterwards if I really wanted to. I'm just going to go and pull loops up. You know how you do the loops? You just do this. And you pull them all through the loop, right? So you got sticky up here, right? Wouldn't that look cute as a braid? Whole bunch of little braids. Yeah, a book dedicated to monsters. And it's even going to have a theme. It's a surprise. It's going to be an adult book. It's not for kids. I might do one for kids, but I have a plan. You know what happens when I get a plan? So my daughter is coming for supper tomorrow, and we'll be working on the storyline for the book. Oh, that one's got 2. This one can have 2. Do this one with 2. Yeah, it's sticky up here. It's a monster, right? So again, you just fold it in half, and you go through and you pull it through like a lark's head knot. Is that what we called it? That's macrameers from way back. So it could stick up. It could be braided. It could be, I could add some glue to it and give it some curls. Yeah, I haven't tried it with watercolor. Jean was going to try that. A little end sticking out there. Let's stick that end in. Don't want that end. Whoa! That end's sticking out even more. Okay, get in there. Okay, so we've got hair. Now, what do we want? Do we want ears? Do we want ears? I also have. Let's do some eyebrows. I don't want to. Do I want to use that purple for eyebrows? I think I want to use black. So when I put not eyebrows, eyelashes, I just take a piece of black yarn and I start by deciding what eyes I want to use. So I think I want a medium size eye for these ones. Something like this size, I think. And I'm going to do 2 or 3. Ladies, 2 or 3. Let's see. One, 2, 2 or 3. Guys aren't playing my game today? Oh, that one's a little smaller. 3. 3, 2. Well, now. Jean said 2. We'll go with the 2. We could do another one. It could have 3. So then what I do is I flip it. I put just a little bit of glue down. Just a little bit. And now comes the tricky part because you know darn well you're going to burn yourself. Get off of there. And then I take the yarn and I stick it in the glue. Just like that. Okay, it's not that hot anymore. Yay. But you want that stuck down pretty good. And you do the same thing on the other eye. Jean wins, yeah. Oh, I'm going to have to check that out. And that sounds like fun. Oh no, I melted the plastic on the eyeball. Not good. Wonder if it's still going to be a googly eye. Might not, but that's okay. You going to shake? No, that one doesn't shake anymore. That one does. It's okay. So now you've got the yarn glued. I've got hot glue stuck. Oh, I guess I melted that too. Oh well, it's okay. You're going to fray these out. So you've got eyelashes. Because it's fun. You can do this. Yes, I like that. You can do this attitude. I'm definitely going to have to. Would you be able to send me the information on IG? And I think we're friends on IG. If you could tag me or something, you know how that works. So I'm going to stick one eye. Oh, come on. Grab the glue stick. Doesn't like me. Whoop. Okay, so we're going to put both eyes on at once because I got a big blob of glue. Blah, 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 blah. Big blob of glue across. So put that one. This one. Let's spread out these eyelashes. These bottom ones almost look like a mustache, but they're attached to the eye. So we've got to make sure that we do them so that the nose. Can you see her? Got goofy hair, sticky up hairs. Of course, we could trim it shorter if you want them shorter. As I say, I was thinking they would look kind of cute as braids with a little bead on the end. Oh, she does have YouTube? Okay. I will definitely, if you can send me the link, I would love it. Okay, now what kind of nose do we want to have? Do we want to have a fun foam nose? Do we want to have a pom pom nose? Do we want to have, what do we want to have for a nose? We could have like a big bead. If I had big beads here, we could have done a big bead. I didn't pull beads out. Let me see what's behind me here. Thoughts, guys? What do you think? What do you think we need for a nose? I'm really tempted to go and grab big beads. Hey, Raoul. Welcome, welcome. Happy Halloween. What do we want to use for a nose? Oh, and if we gave her big ears, we could put earrings on her. Okay. I do have sequins and beads over there. I'll be back. I just have to go grab my bin of that stuff. This and this. You know, when you have been teaching crafts and doing crafts for over 40 years, you have stuff, man. You've got so much stuff. Okay, so first of all, we need a nose. What about that for a nose? Hey, John, welcome, welcome. Or we could have that for a nose. Manitoba. I'm in Manitoba. Not the long bead? Okay. This bead? Or I've got that bead. Oh, no, no, this one. This is the one, guys. Yeah, Manitoba. MB. Yeah. What about that? That's a big round. Now, see, you could sew these on instead of hot gluing them, which would be safer. I always put labels on these that they're not recommended for kids under 5 years of age due to choking hazards because of the eyes and things. Awesome, Dawn. Cool. The little flower bead I first picked out. Okay. Let's dig it out. Dig it out. So I'm going to glue that for the nose. Come on. Oi. Do you celebrate Halloween there, Raoul? The other thing you guys kind of have to be aware of that this is an acrylic yarn. It will melt as well. I think I need to trim the bottom eyelashes just a little bit. What do you think? What do you think? Oi, you know, I cleaned this up and you can't tell. I have, look, this is, I don't even know what that's from, but they're like little triangular bits. Those would make great ears. You know what? I use acrylics all the time. You know, you just have to make sure you're not holding your glue gun against it for hours and hours and hours. That's all. So I'm going to use these as ears and I am going to put them. See, this is what I mean by a choking hazard. It's going to take a lot for this to get pulled off. Um, but there is a chance of it. So let's just stick a little bit more glue at the back here. There. So what do you think? Do I need to trim these bottom eyelashes just a little bit? Yeah, I'm not really overly concerned about it melting, Pam. I'm just warning you that it could happen. Just a little trim. Yeah. Just a little trim. There we go. And you can fuzz them out as much as you like, right? Okay, let's put these ears on. And for the ears, I'm going to go along this longer edge. Again, these are sticky things. I'm going to take they really don't have much stick left to them because they're old. Old. Little bit of glue just along this edge. Again, this is fun foam. I've got lots of fun foam. As I say, I've been teaching and working with kids and crafting for so many years that I'm fortunate that I've got this stuff. You can use cardboard. If you don't have fun foam and that kind of look, I'm making big stringy messes. It's okay. We'll clean that up after. Oh, it's going to need a little bit more. My glue sticks don't totally fit my glue gun. So that's why I'm having a bit of difficulty here. There. That'll work. That'll work. So now she's got one ear. I haven't given her a mouth either. That's okay. Okay, we're going to have to do that the same way. Do it the same way. Coffee still required? Yeah. I know that one of the ladies that bought, oh, she probably bought about 10 or 15 finger pups at once from my craft show. And what she did was she had them when she was reading books. She was a kindergarten teacher, and she used to read the books, and the finger puppets were the ones reading. I don't know if she used different voices or whatever, but didn't let the kids play with them because of the choking hazard. But it was fun. Like, I appreciated the fact that she thought it'd be a cool thing to do. Now let's put some sequins on for earrings. Might as well make her really blingy. I'm looking for purple. There's a purple one. Here we go. Why am I always so color coordinated? You know what I mean? Like, why? 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 This is just, don't know why this is the way I am. There we go. 2. Might as well have big, blingy earrings. So yeah, I'm taking you guys down the rabbit trail with me again. I appreciate you coming and checking out the first annual Twisted Sister Halloween. Jean and Laura are also streaming later, just so that you guys can take a look. Oh, look, I've got staticky sequins stuck to me now, too. Little bit of hot glue on the back of the sequin. Remember, sequins too are plastic. They could melt on you. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. She's blingy. Monsters are colorblind. Awesome. Thank you for that piece of trivia, Jean. I appreciate it. Okay, still needs a mouth. But look at her. Ha. I can play with these all day as well. Let's do a mouth. How about if I take a piece of, look, I've got red here. Let's just cut a piece. She's snuggly? Yeah. Fancy face. So I've got a piece of red here. Again, fun foam. Just chop, you know. The thing is that you can go to Dollarama or whatever and buy just a container of shapes and just chop it up for whatever you need, which is what I am doing. So this one, I think she needs just a nice pair of buck teeth. Don't know if I want to use, what do I want to use for buck teeth? Maybe I'll go back and I'll use that felt. Where did it go? Guys, I put it somewhere safe. What did I do with the white piece of felt? Okay. Here's a piece of white felt. I'm going to have a craft-a-lanch under my desk right away. I will try not to swear. So I'm just going to take just a little piece of this white stuff. Going to give her one big tooth. And again, I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on the tip of that. Seriously, I am, really. Oh, big piece. Big blob of glue. Blah, 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 blah. So I'm just going to glue it to the mouth first, maybe to the side. Do it on the side. Then I'm going to take some hot glue. And I'm going to put the mouth on here. Yeah, I'm struggling. I'm struggling with this glue gun. It doesn't like glue. Its nose is out of joint because I don't use it very often anymore since I'm not selling. Here we go. One tooth, ears, fun hair. You can't tell me these monsters aren't fun. She is, and she is one-legged witchy woman. Laura, want to pop your thing in again, please? Yours and Jean's. Okay, so we've got two monsters. Where did I put the other one? It's over here. Same bodies, totally different when you add the stuff. You know what? One of my grands was scared of monsters, so I made him a monster for under the bed. I crochet monsters for under the beds to keep other monsters away. And they're as much fun. So I do the snuggly ones too. Do I make another one? Should we make another one? Oh, yeah, we've only been on for an hour. I still got an hour to go. Let's do another one. Green, red, yellow, blue, magenta, pink. What's your choice, guys? Hey, Angela. Oh, Angela, I got your mail today. I'll be sending you a message shortly. Shortly. What color? Guys, what color? Magenta. All right. So, same thing, crochet, long string out the bottom. Take your cotton ball and stuff it in. I was going to show you also how I've done these out of felt. So after I've done this one, I will show you how I do them out of felt. Does that work? Crochet hook. So we're just going to go in under the ball, right? And we're going to pull up. Welcome back, Belinda. Pull this out, right? Make sure it's a little snug. Wrap it around under the ball. So sometimes the cotton balls are really big and sometimes they're small. So their heads will be different sizes. Glad you're in chat today, Angela. It's nice to see you. Hope you're doing good. There. Oh. It's what happens when you leave such long strings, but that's okay. I'd rather have more and have to deal with it than not have enough. Just going from the top, and we'll just pull that back in. There we go. So this one has kind of a flat head, guys. Look, it's got a flat head. What are we going to put on top of his head? Of course, you could always take some pipe cleaner and glue it in. He needs a hat. I was thinking if we put some pipe cleaners, we could put eyes up and down the pipe cleaners. Or instead of pipe cleaners, what if I took one of these? Ha! Oh, scissors don't cut worth a darn, do they? But it breaks. So I'm going to glue these on top. I'm going to put glue on them and I'm going to shove them in there. I would have to crochet a hat, Belinda. I don't have any small hats at the moment. Oh, there's another way to add arms. I have crocheted arms as I've done the bodies as well. I have used pipe cleaners. The reason I don't like using pipe cleaners as much is because sometimes those wires stick out. And then if a kid gets stuck by a wire, they're not going to be very happy. And neither is their parents. So I do use them if sometimes, but not necessarily all the time. Okay, so I got a big glob of glue on. I'm shoving that in to the head. Yeah, once you're cut, it's the wire thing. Okay, so I've got one stuck in. Let's do the other one. Now, of course, I would probably paint that purple. I don't want to start dragging out paints, so I'm not going to bother, but we will put eyeballs on them. Just limited by your imagination, what you have sitting on your desk. Glob of glue, glob of glue, glob of glue. And the nice thing about using hot glue when you're doing monsters is you can give them real drool. Because hot glue makes great drool. Okay, so we got something to put the eyes on. What kind of eyes do we want? I have these little eyes. They're colored and they've got eyelashes on them. This is from the stuff from my girlfriend. So we could use something like these. I don't know how well you can see them, but they seem to have like a little eyelid and eyelashes. Can you see that? Am I in focus? Yes, no? Do I use these? Do I just use regular googly eyes? Do I use like 3 little ones? What do we want to do? Use these? Okay, I've got green, I've got yellow, I've got red, and I've got blue. Oh, and white. Specific color? Love the green? Okay, we'll use green. Okay, let's put some green eyes on. Now, yeah, I like them more towards the back. So we're going to go like this. Ooh, big glob of glue. It's okay. Okay, make sure that you've got the eyelashes to the top again. Oh, he's cute. You'd have to wait until I do the other one before I show you. I'm doing it off screen because I'm a hag like that. Ah! Quick, Kim, before the glue cools. It's not cool yet. Look at that. Look at that. Now, of course, since you can paint the fun foam If you wanted to put a big red circle of fun foam on there and then paint it with fangs and stuff, that works great too. So, does this monster have a nose? Or does it have a big mouth? What do we want to do? We could put pom-poms and then put another set of eyes at the bottom, or we could just put eyes at the bottom. What would that look like? Get a couple more green eyes. I think he needs more than 2 eyes. Whoop. In the bag, Kim. In the bag, Kim. He can peek over fences. Come on. Sorry, having difficulty putting things in bags. Now, we could do this. I don't know how well it will work. You could add more eyes, or we could put a pom-pom at the bottom here and put them so they're standing like bug eyes, if you know what I mean. Those are always fun to do too. 2 or 4. I'll leave these out in case you decide. Now, let's do... What kind of mouth do we want? Just looking at the shapes I have in this fun foam stuff. Look, this one has this shape. I think I'll use that. Antenna eyes, just the 2? Okay. It needs a big mouth. I think that's big. Does he have a nose? Does he have floppy ears? What do we want to put on here? Oh, I need teeth. I need buck teeth on this one. So this one, I'm going to use some fun foam. I'm just going to trim the top down just a little bit if I can, so it's a little bit thinner. It's a nice thing about fun foam. You can kind of sculpt it if you don't want it too big. A little bit of glue on that. Oh, I guess it should be on top. Okay. I think maybe what I need is another one of those to put on top. It has to look like it's coming out of his mouth. Oh yeah, that's an interesting mouth. Just trim these down just a little bit. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a black gel pen. I'm going to put just a little line down the middle, so it looks like he's got some buck teeth. Hi, Malia. Welcome, welcome. Lurking's good. Ms. Gossip Monster? Well, we've got the antenna eyes. We'll do one more. It'll have 4 eyes. I'm doing this a reasonable size mouth, Jan. It sticks out a lot. Fun foam and hot glue. Yay! Okay, so now we need a nose. I think this one definitely needs a nose. One woman neighborhood watch. Yeah. Nose, ears, hair. Anyone? So you want me to put these other two eyes on her? Oh, I've got hot glue stringies, guys. Cut two square pieces of fun foam, glue them to the antenna eyes and top of the head to form a hat with the eyes sticking out above the hat. Well, what about if I have a plan? I always have a plan. I have a big plan, a very big plan. I need, oh, I just put a bunch of circles over here. They're not stiff though. I need a circle, a stiff 1-inch circle is what I need. What have I got? Let's grab my 1-inch punch. Let's grab, oh, let's just use a piece of fun foam. Can I punch out a piece of fun foam? We'll find out. No, it won't go in the punch. Then we need, we'll take 2 pieces of this and glue it together. Spooky. So I'm going to glue these together. Let's use real glue. Come. Okay. So we've got this. Now I'm going to take, that's too big, so I'm going to, no, let's just use a pom-pom. I've got it. I've got it. Watch. We're going to cover this pom-pom with this stuff. So that it kind of looks not big enough. Not big enough, Kim. Come on. Use real scissors. I have a plan, guys. So I've got this pom-pom and I've got those circles. So what I want to do is go around the pom-pom. That's not, it doesn't look nice though. Wonder if I can just glue this. I have this plan. So we do this and we do that. We push it down. And then I have a plan. This has to be much smaller. I know. She's got a plan. Okay. Yep, that should work just fine. And I'm going to take this pom-pom and I'm going to cut it in half. Because I want it just a little bit round. Okay, a little bit of glue. Oh, I didn't snip these. Kimberly, 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 Kimberly. Kind of got to make these snips so that it comes in nice with not too much of this corner junk. If you know what I mean. If you know what I mean. Glue. Guys, you're watching me wing it here. That's nothing new. That is nothing new. Malia, your girls are over 5, aren't they? That's a good thing to do. So once it's all cut up, Malia, what are you going to use it for? Your youngest is 5? Okay. Ouch, ouch, ouch. That was hot. There we go. New fingerprints coming up. Come on. The thing is that I was gifted some of these glue sticks. They don't fit, so I struggle with them. But, it's like, why should I go and buy glue sticks? That's like a little hat. Yes, no? Could I get away with that as a little hat? Little monster hat? Yeah, I don't use scrapbook paper. Oh, Laura, you do such wonderful digitals. How could you use scrapbook paper? Just a little pom pom on the top. A little pink pom pom. So it looks like a hat. So it's kind of like a little beret thing. Like that. Okay, Sherry, thanks for popping in. Take care. Does that look like a hat? I'm going to cut out one piece of this, glue it to the bottom. You guys bring out the best in me, I think. Really. So yeah, I'm just using regular glue because I can. Just trying to hide this ugly stuff at the bottom. Don't know how well it wants to stick. It doesn't want to stick. Okay. To heck with you, we'll use glue string. Hot glue. There. There. We have a faux hat. 5 boxes. Where are you going? Oh, Craft-A-Lanch. Oh, I don't even want to look to see what I knocked off my chair under the desk. Okay, so this is going to be the little hat. And it's going to go like this. Like this. Oh no, Malia. You guys are great. I'm glad I'm not the only one that does silly things like that. Not that I ever bought scrap paper because I was never a scrapbooker and I really wasn't a paper artist in the past. There, we got a hat, we got eyes, we got a mouth, we don't have nose. So it's a faux hat. You're welcome. Okay, guys, what else? What else does she need? He, it. I'm calling it a she because it's in purple. And does this one need a nose? You asked me to do magenta. I could do ears. What kind of ears do we want? Do we want pom-pom ears? It is a beret. It is a beret. She needs pearls. Well, look what I just happened to pull out as well. Pearls. So let's take a piece of this. String us some pearls. A lace scarf and pearls? All right. I can do a lace scarf. I can do pearls. Okay, first of all, let's find the lace for the scarf. Dig in here. I've got this. I think we need a prettier lace. Prettier lace. I've got this stuff. I got that. Lace. Ooh. I have this I could use as a scarf for her too. Lace. I've got lace. I just don't have much right here. Oh, somebody might get that curly purple hair. See, now I'm going to be on a monster making binge. I'm going to have a whole bin of finger puppet monsters and no idea what I'm going to do with them. Looking for lace. I got this little piece of yellow lace. I like that little piece of yellow lace. The scarf stuff. Does she still need pearls then? I could definitely still give her a little pearl necklace. Or pearl earrings. Okay, so she's got the scarf. Seriously, this was clean when I started, guys. Do you remember that? That this was clean when we started? She still needs pearls? Okay. Let's give her some pearls. All right. Oh, you know, maybe, wait, what have I got over here? I've got, instead of doing this, I've got these little pearl strings. So what I could do is put this under the scarf so it hangs down so it looks like she's got pearls. Let's try that instead of putzing around with this. So if I do this so that this is wrapped around, and then she's got the scarf. That will hide that. Come. Does that work? I can tie that pink a little bit more with the scarf. I just have to spread the lace out a little bit. All right, so I'll take the scarf off and I will glue those beads. I'll put that one and that one back. And we're going to just put the lid on this and move it to the side because there's no way I want to knock that off onto the floor. You know? So then I'm going to take this. I made all these little crocheted strings with beads on the end because I knew I would have a use for them one day. Just a little drop of hot glue right there. Little drop of hot glue right there. I'm just going to put that right there. Trim this end. This can just get a wrap around. Like this. Hot, 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 hot. And I'm just going to trim that. Then I'm going to take the scarf, put it over that. Oh, I guess we need the scalloped edge down, Kim. Press it into that hot glue that's there. Take it to the side, tie a knot. Peel the hot glue off the pearls. You think she's done? Ladies. She's done? Okay, so I'm going to show you how I do the felt ones. And of course, that's the bin that fell on the floor and all my felt. I can reach a piece. I can reach a piece. Okay, so you have a piece of felt. So we're just going to lop off some. Because, that's the way we rock, right? So what I do is I just do it so that I can fold it in half. So yeah, it's really wide, but I'm going to use hot glue because I'm not sewing anything, right? So I'm just going to take the hot glue and I'm going to run it round and like this. Up, like this. That's a lot of hot glue, but it's okay. Now, when I've done these in the past, I usually put a sucker. I use it as a sucker cover. And so then I just tie a ribbon around it so the sucker would be here. So if you've got big lollipops or whatever, you could do that. I used to do like Christmas mousses things, and it worked really, really great. Like that way I could put it in the kids' stockings, and then they would have a finger puppet and their sucker. It worked really well. So you press it together so that the hot glue sticks. Then I just go really, really close to the hot glue. Like that. And you got a finger puppet body. Yeah, Malia, those would work great. Okay, so now you've got, like, see how easy that was? And that's not going to come apart. Okay, so Jan wanted 4 eyes. What kind of eyes are we going to do? I think we need big sticky up eyes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, nope, that's pink. I want 4 itty bitty white pom-poms. I don't have to have, that's blue. Now, like I said, you don't have to have all this stuff that I've got. I've just got it because of what I've done in the past. So anyway, like I say, when my kids were little, I would do like Christmas critters with suckers. All right, so that's 2. Oh, there was a string. And now I've got it on my finger. It's hot. Sometimes you just kind of wonder about yourself. So again, too, if you're doing sucker covers, put your sucker down and use that as your template to go around. Give it a little bit of space so that they can get the sucker in and out easily. I don't really have a pattern for it. Okay. So those are going to be eyes. So now I'm going to take, I've got these 2 little ones. A little bit of glue on there. Stick an eye on top. Okay, Jan, take care, hun. Talk to you soon. They would be fun Valentines to hang up. hand out. I miss not having little kids that I can do this for, you know? Okay, I need 2 more little eyes. Little eyes. These ones. And of course, I have bins of googly eyes as well. Oh, we could have a flower sequin in here. Look at that. That was in the wrong bin. But I'll use it. Okay, I got about 20 minutes and then I need to clean up so that I can play along with Jean. I don't know what Jean's doing, but I plan on playing along somehow, some way. Okay. Four eyes. Of course, you could do this with things other than felt as well, right? Let's give this guy a sequin in its hair. Just because the sequin's here and I can. Ooh, getting cuter by the minute. Now, oh, a little piece of polka dot stuff. No, Kim. Okay, so we've got eyes. Let's do a big nose. What about if we do, you know, I really liked that big purple bead. I know Belinda didn't, but seriously, these big beads were great as noses, beaks. It's too bad I didn't have one just a little bit smaller. Hmm. You know what actually works good too is like spaghetti. Not spaghetti, like macaroni noodles and those kind of noodles. So I'm just going to run some hot glue down this bead. I'm going to stick it right there. And we need a mouth. What kind of mouth are we going to have? Go back to the fun foam. You can have just a little mouth, a little round mouth. Of course, you can use buttons. You can use sequins. You can use whatever you have, guys. You don't have to have things like this. You could take the white pom-poms and you could take a black marker and put a dot in the middle of it. They make great eyes. Or you can use like those white pearly plastic beads. Stick them on. Little round or a heart-shaped mouth. Do I have a little heart shape? I gotta have. Got every other shape in here. I'm pulling it closer so I like that idea. That's a interesting. That could be a mouth too, but we need like a little heart shape. Way down at the bottom here, I have all kinds of little shapes. There's a little round one, stars. There's an orange one, another orange one. Oh, a yellow one. See, I've got like little butterflies and stuff. I just chop them up as a rule and use them for other things. That's a cute little ear. Maybe this one's going to have ears too. If I can find another one like that. Huh. You would think I would have like a bit darker color. Oh, there we go. I found a little big red one. This one? No, too big. Too big. Have a little purple one. Oh, that could be perfect. What about that for the mouth? Anyone? Oh, pink. Got a pink one. Kind of like the pink one. Oh, I lost it. What do you think, guys? That for the mouth? Did I throw that purple one back in the box? I threw the purple one back in the box. Why did I do that? Why would I have done that? Just found another pink one. There's the purple one. Don't. There we go. Got the purple one. So we could use these pink ones as ears. I'm thinking those would be cute little ears. Beaker from the Muppet Show. Yeah. Little mouth. I'm going to use these as ears, guys. I just have to. They're cute. Look. Way lots of glue. Way lots. Lots of glue strings on this one. But he's really cute too, or she. Then I could take like little sparkly beads or something and put them on the ears for earrings. Or you know what? You could string them and sew them on for earrings. And because this guy is a bead and he's got the hole in the end, you could do a big, long, green, buggery kind of thing. So there you have it. We've got crocheted monsters. How did I get marker on me? I used marker on something, didn't I? But I've got marker on me. Oh, look, stuff. All stuck. So we've got 4 monsters. Whoop. All fun, all different. And of course, like I say, with gel pens, you can go over the fun foam and give them lips, give a little bit more detail, whatever you like. Whatever you like. I can do a puppet show. I was wondering how I could paint my hands to do this live. today to kind of disguise them, but didn't happen. They make fabulous collector pieces. Yeah, I guess they could. I guess they could. Maybe one year, if I really think about it, I'll make puppets and put them in all the kids' candy bags along with their candies. A new thing of the Muppet Show. Yeah. Anyway, I would like to thank you guys all for being here. I appreciate it. Please, please watch Jean and Laura coming up. They have wonderful things planned for you too. I hope this inspires you to make something little, something to do with the rest of your yarn scraps. Definitely, Angela. Definitely. Seriously, buttons, beads, fun foam, yarn, ribbon, whatever. You could have just a lot of fun. Well, thanks. You guys help, right? Like, I love throwing ideas at you guys and you guys giving me your input. Like, let's try this. I wouldn't have thought to put a hat on that one. Buttons, beads, baubles. That's just it. Stuff. Whatever you've got. I mean, heck, we use Q-tips, you know? So again, thank you very much for being here. Me and my new little friends. I don't know. Say goodbye. Hugs to you all. I appreciate you. Please do watch Laura and Jean later. And if you do, I'll see you in their chats. Bye now.